Hi everyone, welcome to MaryAnne's Mystic Mentions. I'm MaryAnne. I'm so grateful to be here with you, and I see the sun is coming out. It is definitely lifting my spirits. I welcome each and every one of you, new and returning viewers. If you are new, I'm an intuitive and psychically guided tarot card reader, and I do incorporate 4 or 5 divinations and oracles each day for the message that they will bring to us, and hopefully to uplift and inspire us and perk our interests in the realm of seen and unseen mystical aspects that are ever present. And I just want to say today, we have, as I start my first oracle and most favorite, the I Ching coins, we have not had moving numbers, which represents more messages within the message, for the last 3 or 4 weeks, I think, which kind of made sense. You know, things kind of really stopped in a lot of respects for all of us. And so the messages were very clear and profound and direct. Today we have 5 moving numbers. I was just tossing the coins and creating the hexagram, and I thought, wow, that's what I was saying yesterday. Things are moving, everybody, and we may not feel it yet. We may not understand it, but trust me when I say that they are. So let us move forward with those now, first and foremost. The first card we have is the card Fu, and it is number 24, and it is the title Returning. So the above part of the hexagram, which is the trigram, is Kun, Earth, Receptive, and Devoted. The below portion of the hexagram is Chen, Thunder, and Movement. So here are the messages for the mass and the general as they are. Always feel free to ask your own individual questions prior to me answering or giving you the message. And Fu indicates that there will be free course and progress. He finds no one to disturb him in his exits and entrances. Friends come to him and no error is committed. He will return and repeat his proper course. In 7 days comes his return, advantageous in every way. So this is one of my favorite messages, and it's come through in the last 6 months, today being my 6th month since I've started this channel. And so I'm curious, and I'm sure you are as well, as to what that means, because I know it can be different to all of us or similar. And so in 7 days, we'll see, a week from today, which is, what would that be? Today is April 9th. So I would say April 16th, give or take. We'll see what's transpiring, because there's definitely changes in movement occurring. So all the messages within the messages will be read now as the moving messages. 6 in the 2nd place. Admirable return, good fortune. Beautiful. 6 in the 3rd position. Frequent returns, perilous, but no error. 6 in the 4th position. Moving amidst the others, yet returning alone to pursue the proper path. That really hits home. That's amazing. And then 6 in the 5th position, noble return, giving no grounds for regret. And then 6 at the top, confused return, there will be evil, calamity, and errors. If with his views he sets the army in motion, the end will be a great defeat, whose issues will extend to the ruler of the state. Even in 10 years, he will not be able to repair the disaster. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Isn't that fascinating? Predominantly important and uplifting, but something to really, really, really take into consideration as far as our health and well-being. So anyway, that is the moving hexagram Fu, and then it becomes the non-moving, and that is number 1, and it is the title Creative. So the upper part of the hexagram is Chen, creative, active in heaven, and the below is Chen, creative, active in heaven. The final message for the I Ching coins today is Chen represents what is good great and originating, penetrating, advantageous, correct, and firm. The method of Chen is to change and transform. Conditions of great harmony are preserved in union. The superior man renews activity with untiring effort, advantageous to persevere. What a sweet and beautiful final message for us. These are important messages as well. Now listen, I want to say one thing before moving on. I woke up today about an hour and 10 minutes later than I have, and I don't even remember how long. During this time when we're at home, I've decided I'm going to keep a schedule, and I want some kind of, schedule basically. I need to keep things structured for myself. It's how I work, how I feel better. And I do, not a lot, but I do enough to where that's been pretty much covered and happening. And one of the things that happened is I received a comment on this beautiful channel with from an amazing and I find incredibly talented astrologist and mentor that I've watched for the last 4 years. I'm not sure. She has a YouTube channel. Her name is Lee Sears, and she is titled Fresh Astrology. That's her channel, and I have always felt this resonance with her and her ability to tap into areas and give answers that I have not ever seen other places. So I strongly admire her and recommend you go and see her if you haven't already. And then also she has an incredible membership lounge, it's called, at Lee Sears Astrology, which I'm a member of, and it goes into depth like in wonderful ways. And then you have her business called Camille, where she's coaching and empowering women and just bringing this upliftment like we all need and can use in our lives. So I just wanted to thank her for her comment, which was, would I consider doing individual readings for each sign? Yes, straightforwardly, without a lot of other extra commenting. Yes, that is my intention. I had thought for some reason there was a certain way that I needed to do it in order to be smoother. I'm a Libra, so I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this and that and that. And then I did this before for 4 years before I started this channel, and I realized just start it. And then with my other business, I had other things I had to do and a website that needed to be done and so forth. And it happened all along wanting to create this website. And obviously now that's been completely unavailable to me, in the last 4+ weeks. So I'm going to persevere anyway. Just stay tuned. Yes, I will have individual astrology readings for everybody. And I look forward to it. And thank you, Lee, because you've inspired me. Now, today is Sun in Aries. And it is a powerful, energetic, beautiful element that brings insight and encouragement and action. And I got to tell you, the moon is in Scorpio. So it went from the full moon Libra to Scorpio, and it is about being in touch with your feelings. It's a water sign, and as well as Cancer and Pisces, but Scorpio really delves into the parts of us that sometimes it might even be painful to recognize, but it's okay to purge that and to bring that to the forefront. So I felt incredibly emotional. I have 2 major planets in Scorpio. And so I definitely feel that. And I was starting to go to a place that didn't make me feel good about myself. It's extremely understandable right now. And the thing about the moon, which I love, is it's a very passing transit. It's not as long of a feeling, luckily sometimes, right? As a lot of the transit. It is a cycle, like all cycles, but it's a 28-day cycle. So if you are feeling more in touch with your emotions, please know that it's perfectly understandable now. And you can work through them and look at them as a lesson, because I felt a sadness for not being further along than I had thought I would be, and put that timeline on myself. And now I'm feeling really inspired to know that it's okay, number one. And number two, it will happen. I am doing what I am passionately, that makes me feel good, that I feel passionate about. And it will happen just as it should. So I've spoken enough. Let's read the overall energy for the day. You know, I love this, and this has come up more than once for all of us. And this is the Justice. Major Arcana, Justice. Air quality, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And predominantly this particular card is ruled by Libra. So, you know, there's a lot of thought and a lot of need for justice and fairness and equality and communication, straight, sharp decisions, and fairness, just this incredible need for balance. I mean, it's really, really strong. I feel it very, very strongly myself. I'm sure a lot of people are right now. And the truth of the matter is there are a lot of things being offered right now that will help us to proceed, and we need to take action on them and make sure that we're thinking through properly the best thing that works for us right now. Know that the higher hierarchy, I suppose you could say, it could include legal situations, of course. A lot of times justice is about law and the fairness and the proper outcome. So there's a lot of avenues we can turn to for help on a legal basis right now. And just take that time. I was doing the same thing, and I was a little discouraged. I wasn't able to have it happen like for a day or so. I am not technically inclined. I'm just not, but I'm wanting to learn and not beating myself up about it, but just taking it slowly. So I was able to finally get through to a particular site, and I did get help, and it was beautiful. So don't give up. Justice is prevailing right now for every one of us. I love that. So let's go into the more calm and serene deck that provides us a time to stop and have that introspection we need, with some guidance and a little bit of the mantra that can set that mood for us, kind of put us in a place of calm and relaxation. And this is beautiful. This title is The Pomegranate. New technology and the ease of modern travel mean that inevitably we sometimes come across views at odds with our own. Think of them as the countless seeds in a pomegranate fruit, and boy, aren't they full of fruit or seeds. Many tiny parts which together make up a whole, reflecting the rich diversity of all creation. Remember, criticism generates discord, but tolerance and compassion create peace and harmony. That's so true. And you know, I feel like a lot of the emotion I spoke of, that I'm sure we're all feeling, is ours, but it's others as well. So we have to really kind of make sure we guard ourselves and sit for that moment in reflection with the mantra that best suits us. The guidance today, the pomegranate, and just realize that compassion is the best thing for all of us. It's right there with love, and with those two, I mean, it's the most important part of life. It will make things evolve and transform like none other. Love that. The pomegranate. So let's go into the wisdom of the hidden realms and see what the message is for all of us today. By Colette Baron Reed. These have such important, deep messages that help to connect us as we all are connected. The dream walker. Dreams, the collective good, illusions. Number 8. That is a power number. Is it ever? That brings to fruition so many things in our lives. The possibilities are unlimited. So let me just read to you what this has to say and see what Spirit wants to share with us today. When the dream walker is your ally, dreams really can and do come true. Still, there are 2 kinds, those of the small self and those of the divine. Spirit has a dream for you, and that is yours alone. And all you need do is to ask, and it will unfold like magic. You also play an important and unique part in the divine dreaming of the world. When you ask, is this dream for me? That serves the greater dream. The most beautiful vision for your life serves the highest good for others too. Just the act of asking will immediately provide the answer. The dream walker is beside you to help you move effortlessly through the illusions, observing the truth and celebrating the waking dream of your life that results. Isn't that inspiring and absolutely beautiful? You know, I question myself. I think we all question ourselves, but I do ask. I do ask for answers because I need them sometimes. We all need those, and we will receive them. And I don't know how. I don't know when per se, but they do come. I asked one today and I received an answer. That's for darn sure. So let us go to the last but not least deck of the Super Attractor Manifestation card. Let's see how we can be given guidance on how to have the best lives and how to create that for ourselves. I know from reading these that we absolutely have to feel that good feeling within ourselves. That will attract to us good feelings. And today's special, beautiful card for all of us. I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. Hear ye, hear ye. That's what I'm talking about. I choose to be a super attractor. I choose to share the messages. I choose to evolve. I choose to continue with things that make me happy and in hopes to make others happy. I choose to know that things are moving along exactly as they need to move along. And I greatly appreciate you and your patience and your understanding. And yes, I wish you all well, and I absolutely look forward to seeing you tomorrow and to be continuing with things that I want to have happen for all of us. And you be well. Until next time, bye for now.